When I first fell in love with the East, deeply and hopelessly, it was something like this. Watching delicate fingers opening a nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak, that what Uncle Roger eat every day in my childhood for breakfast.
A sexy little package of rice and sambal.
This is the first time Uncle Roger hear anyone say it's sexy. Fuyo. That why Uncle Roger, big fan of Anthony Bourdain, rest in peace. Remember this, nephew, this food show come out in early 2000, and back in those days, anytime there white guy traveling to Asia to make food show, they always eat weird thing like snake, scorpion, brain, hiya. And Uncle Roger want to tell those people, we don't eat that anymore. We eat bat now. Anyway, today we're gonna see when Anthony Bourdain traveled to Uncle Roger's home country, Malaysia.
Penang, little known in the West, is an island located off the northwest coast of Malaysia on the Malacca Straits. General consensus throughout Malaysia says that this is the food capital of the entire region.
Correct, Malaysia already got best food in world, and Penang got best food in Malaysia. So if you love food, you have to visit Penang. Anthony, make good choice.
I'm meeting up with my old friend David Moggy, who previously showed me through Kuala.
That right, every Uber in Malaysia look like this.
We've arranged to meet at the enormous CF Market, where many of Penang's former street vendors have been assembled in one place. This is what a food court should be and could be.
What? No, don't compare our hawker center like this to food court. This way better. Hawker center is like food court on crack. Listen, have you ever been to food court? It always so depressing. It always in some basement of some mall. No window, no fresh air. Sure, they serve food, but go into any food court, there's no smell of food, there's no atmosphere, nothing. But go anywhere in Asia, go to any hawker store like this, they're gonna be bright lights, smell of food, sound of cooking. Don't compare this to food court. Food court like concentration camp for food.
Been in Malaysia a number of times, and the steady drumbeat from a sizable number of people as this is where the food is. Okay, it's good here, but Penang is, we have to go and eat.
Yes.
Why here?
And I guess that's because everything, the entire social landscape and climate puts the culinary experience first. What makes
Look at how skilled they are.
just to scream from the
Woo.
We settle on pork mee, traditional Hokkien Chinese noodles.
Nice.
Food, Penang style.
Pork mee, also known as Wonton Mee in Malaysia. This is another one of Uncle Roger's favorite. Delicious savory sauce, wonton, springy noodle. Just enough vegetables so your mom think it healthy. Good memory from childhood. That what Uncle Roger eat after school. This noodle actually similar noodle to ramen noodle because it have alkaline component in there. Make it springy, make it good texture. That why Uncle Roger always prefer Asian noodle to pasta. Because pasta, Italian people try to copy our noodle, but they forgot alkaline solution. That why the pasta texture not as nice. Come, Italian people, come, cancel me.
Oh, awesome. Totally perfect.
wonton noodles.
And we always serve chili like this straight in spoon, so you don't need extra sauce dish. No need to do so many dishes.
This is exactly and totally what I needed right
So
now.
the contents of your spoon will take you right back where you belong.
I'm watching how you do this.
Mix together, nice.
Easing into it.
All right.
A little bit on the side and ease your way into it.
Oh yeah, this is like
Uncle Roger hungry already.
to make me happy.
Listen, nephew, if you want to eat delicious noodle like this and you can't afford to fly to Malaysia, then you should get Uncle Roger chili crab pasta. Last time our first drop sold out so quickly, so Uncle Roger doing second drop for all of you. This second drop gonna be last drop also. But Uncle Roger hear all your comment. Many niece and nephews say, why this instant noodle so expensive? That because this not instant noodle. This restaurant quality product you can make at home, make with real crab. You can't compare to instant packet or cup noodle. Hiya. Another common comment, Uncle Roger, shipping for this $20. Why shipping so expensive? I know, $20 crazy, but Uncle Roger just learned shipping frozen food very hard, you know? Has to ship with dry ice in big box, so when this get to you, it's still frozen and fresh. Otherwise the seafood, the crab in there gonna go bad. But here what you can do, you get free shipping if you spend $99 or more on Mila website. So go on there, buy 2-pack chili crab pasta, 1-pack dumpling, also delicious, and 1 steamer for dumpling. Ta-da! Free shipping. And use code Uncle Roger for 10% off. So go click link in description now to buy. And if after all that you still feel this too expensive for you, Uncle Roger understand. Your wallet too weak. What is this 90s rave music?
Every time I come to Malaysia, there's one thing I gotta have. Laksa.
Laksa,
It's
nice.
everything I love in one bowl.
Everything I love in one bowl? This bowl better have MSG and my ex-wife obituary.
I want to share this with you. The joy of a simple bowl of noodles and spicy stuff. Laksa. I've only had the kuching stuff in Borneo. I've never had this, and all the smart-ass foodies say that this is the wow.
Laksa is Malaysian soup noodle dish. So many different variations of laksa. Anthony in Penang right now. So in Penang, the special version of laksa is called Assam laksa. Assam means sour in Malay. The broth more sour, more fishy, sweet, salty, everything. All the flavor attack you like how Uncle Roger attacked Jamie Oliver. Woo! Yeah!
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Now, I would be criminally remiss if I didn't tell you what was in this bloody magnificent dish.
Okay, tell us.
For the record, there's this, and also some of this, and this, also lots and lots of this.
What?
Not to rub it in, but you just cannot have too much of this. Oh no.
What the hell?
Did I mention these? No. That too. And that's all it is.
Anthony, you have to fire your food researcher. You need to name the ingredient, do your research. Food show without research, then you're just going on vacation. Okay, niece and nephew, let Uncle Roger help.
So, for the record,
That rice noodle.
there's this, and also some
Herb like laksa leaf and mint, cucumber, onion,
also lots
that
and lots
broth,
of this.
fish-based tamarind broth, prawn paste, chili, and that special ingredient, that is torched ginger flour. In Malay, we call it bunga kantan. This very specific ingredient, Uncle Roger never eat this before outside of Southeast Asia. It have very delicious floral taste. That way outside of Malaysia, you cannot get Assam laksa dish this good because it's missing this important flour.
And that's all it is.
See? Niece and nephew, that's why if you like food, you have to travel to Uncle Roger country, Malaysia. Because so many ingredients we don't export. You can't get it outside of this country. And by the way, another reason to go Malaysia, Uncle Roger actually gonna open my very first restaurant over there for you. Coming soon later this year. But shh, don't tell anyone, okay? This little secret, just for loyal niece and nephew watching this video.
So, lots and lots of this. Not to rub it in, but you just cannot have too much of this. Oh no, got to have it.
See, the broth go in bowl and come back out and go back in because we want to mix everything together. Give you some broth, give you some fish meat in the broth, everything mixing. And that is why in Asia, you can't survive if you have food allergy. No way you can separate out all the allergen, they all mixing together. In Asia, if you have allergy, you just die. Simple. You call it contamination. Uncle Roger call it flavor.
Wow, this is herbier with a more sour component. Strong fish stock,
Correct?
almost like a southern French fish stock, made from mackerel, I believe.
Mackerel, correct. Some tamarind, some fish bone also. Uncle Roger can smell it.
Spicy stuff that comes in a bowl. You would really like this.
This is not fair. Uncle Roger reviewing this late night here in LA. Now I'm hungry. Where I can get this? I need to kidnap this Laksa uncle, bring him over here, and see, he even dressed like me.
Imagine a world.
Another uncle who dressed like me also. Malaysia is just whole country of Uncle Rogers.
Imagine a world without traditional fast food outlets, the usual suspects clogging up our mini malls.
No, every country need fast food chain. Where else shitty teenager gonna work?
Imagine we had individually owned and operated joints serving stuff like this all over America. Can you imagine how delicious that would be? That is like hearty, spicy. Look at that magical broth they got simmering away over there. The laksa part refers to the noodles. Assam refers to the tamarind component. Making a more sour flavor profile. Probably traceable to Thai influence.
Suddenly he do research.
I actually know what I'm talking about. Well, they told me 5 minutes earlier. Wow, I almost said yummy there. What is happening to me?
Hiya, Anthony. Nothing wrong with saying yummy. That's what Uncle Roger say when I orgasm.
If you're in Penang, then you might swing by New Lane,
New Lane, another famous street,
Food Wonderland.
famous for food.
This is exactly where I've wanted to be since I set
Street food, beautiful. Night market,
Fried oyster. God, it's a wonderland.
another classic food.
Seen that?
France. Wow.
Here we call it water chicken.
Correct. Anytime you want to eat something weird, just call it chicken. Then it's not so weird. Remember in beginning of video, Uncle Roger said I eat bad? That's because the guy tricked me. He said it cave chicken. Hiya.
Hokkien mee, curry meat, satay.
All the best of Penang.
Tonight's order of business for me are Char, Kway, Teow.
Char Kway Teow, nice.
Teow here.
Okay, we're gonna order from the lady over there.
Char Kway Teow is food Penang most known for. It's our version of Pad Thai. And Thai niece and nephew, Uncle Roger love you, but Char Kway Teow better.
It's been frying char kway teow for over 20 years. It's a husband and wife team, and they took over from their parents.
Literally meaning stir-fried rice cake strips. There are many versions.
Well, first of all, what are the ingredients of a classical Char Kway Teow?
Okay, you start off with lard.
Lard, correct?
Pork fat, really important.
Pork so haram, but so delicious.
A bit of prawns.
Prawn good.
Noodles?
So the noodles,
Noodle is rice noodle. Flat one.
bean sprouts,
Bean sprout correct.
chili, ground,
Garlic chili good.
and then the really special ingredient is the sauce.
Sauce correct.
Plain old soy sauce. Every stall has its own secret recipe.
That right. And they're not gonna tell you what recipe it is. Usually Char Kway Teow sauce, we have soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, caramel sauce, and of course MSG. But everybody have their own secret recipe. And by the way, Uncle Roger don't know why I'm reviewing this master Char Kway Teow auntie. Uncle Roger just food YouTuber talking shit. This woman is pro. That like Justin Bieber reviewing Mozart.
Which they cook at home.
That murky mystery sauce.
Yep.
Look at that.
It's so dark.
And the banana leaf.
But the secret of a good char kway teow is the heat of the frying pan. You'll never be able to do a really good char kway teow at home.
Think you're talking about wok hei?
Some of these frying pans are generations old. They're so thick, they're so well seasoned.
It's not an actual ingredient, but it's an important ingredient. The wok, what's it called? Wok?
Hey,
See? Wok hei fui. Oh. This auntie, I think she's my long lost sister.
Essentially the taste of the wok itself.
and a new wok will burn, whereas this one with that same heat doesn't. It just caramelizes.
That way Uncle Roger want to pass down my wok through generation. That what my kid gonna get on their wedding day. My old wok, that way better than any diamond ring bullshit.
Right, I mean, this is deep roots cooking here.
And did you like this little extra touch?
Little banana leaf.
Yeah.
it's-
Because you know why? That also adds to the taste. When the very hot noodles hit it, it cooks it slightly and sends
Good.
this aroma through the noodles, and it also adds to it as well.
That right,
There's
correct.
a lot of pretty food on this street, brightly colored, altering textures. This is not the most attractive looking dish in the world. A good one, from my experience, is pretty brown and murky looking.
Food don't need to be pretty, okay? Don't judge book by cover. Don't judge noodle by color. You want pretty food, just go eat at some stupid Michelin star place. The chef there, they use sauce to make little dot on plate. Who want to eat dot? I try to eat food, not your art and craft bullshit. Hiya.
It's delicious.
But it's delicious. This is just so sort of comforting.
We grew up eating this kind of.
See, he dressed like me also.
This is a typical example of how Malaysians don't care about where we eat,
That right.
as long as the food is good. I mean, we sit by the roadside, by drains, you know, stray dogs and cats wandering around, petrol fumes,
Yeah,
mixed with the chili and lard.
not a problem for me.
It's not a problem for us,
That's,
sure.
This auntie know what she's talking about. Our food's so good, you're gonna eat at side of street. Noise, pollution, traffic, nobody care. You just enjoy. We like that atmosphere, we like that noise. Go to any fancy white people restaurant. It's too stressful, it's too quiet. It's so serious. Too many white tablecloth, every table look like ghosts.
I don't know. I think I've crossed a line somewhere because this is exactly the environment I like to eat.
We love our food, don't we?
Also, I'm a big fan of sitting on these things.
The classic plastic chair, stackable, very space efficient. All you need is chair. Fancy restaurant, all their chair got like arm, got seat back. Hiya, who that for? People with weak spine, is it? Uncle Roger, very sad that I'll never get to meet Anthony Bourdain. Uncle Roger like to think if we meet in real life, we will get along because Anthony loves authenticity, humble food, and talking shit about Jamie Oliver, just like me. Rest in peace, Uncle Tony.